Hello and welcome to this very special show. I have with me Mr. A.R. Rahman, a man who needs no introduction. He's the music maestro and here with us for Nexa Season 2 launch with Maruti Suzuki. And of course, from Maruti Suzuki, we have the executive director of the company, Mr. Shashank Srivastava. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for being on the show. हम बात कर रहे हैं नेक्सा म्यूजिक एंड इसका सीजन 2 अब लॉन्च हो रहा है. बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त रिस्पांस मिला सीजन 1 को, उसके बारे में जानेंगे और ऑफ कोर्स सीजन 2 में व्हाट्स इन स्टोर, दैट्स समथिंग दैट्स वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर अस टू नो. सो सीजन 1 के बाद द एक्सपेक्टेशंस आर राइडिंग हाई ऑन सीजन 2 नाउ. सो व्हाट इज इट दैट वी कैन एक्सपेक्ट?
Season 1 actually we discovered some amazing talent and whom I'm using in, they're so good, and unfortunately because of the COVID thing, I had many plans for them, even to take them abroad and give them a platform, but I think all that collectively will be put all those ideas in season 2.
So response has been good और उसको आप देख रहे हैं that you will be able to take on that for the next season. Some of the highlights, Mr. Rahman, that you would like to share with our viewers on what is it that one can expect from season 2 and what will be different, let's say, from the last season?
What we discovered is actually some of them, like, we have Nisa Shetty and we have this brother and sister Jonathan and from Nagaland. All they're very unique in the mastery of their art, lyric writing, songwriting, and so bring them into the mainstream, the industry, and also as performers, and with these new ideas developing, meta and everything. We just want to create a whole new infrastructure for spreading the vibrations which they're giving. And we also discussed some very, very interesting performance ideas. So which I can't reveal, but
okay, some things to be stored or told later. But learnings kya the? If you were to talk of some of the things that you actually discovered, something that you didn't anticipate, pleasantly surprised maybe with obviously maybe the response that you got, jo hamara hidden talent hai in the country. Tell us about those experiences.
First of all, I think India is so diverse.
Yes.
There's South, Tamil, Telugu, Hindi, Punjabi. There's so many different music styles. And then when you do in English, when I used to write English songs, they said, this one sell. You will get not even 1% of the audience. You need to do Hindi or Tamil or Telugu. And that's changed now. That's a huge platform which Nexa is giving them. And they're spending money on the music videos and promotion. And this is, for me, I think for independent artists, this is such a huge platform. And I'm really proud to be associated with that.
Absolutely. And I think results have shown that there's been tremendous
it's just
response.
the beginning. I feel like we can do so much more. Okay. If we are also trying to connect with some of my friends in England, there's a company started by Andrew Lloyd Webber's sons, which I'm trying to also connect them to the other side or the other songs company. And the songwriting, because each mind is very subjective to the, life lessons they're learning. I found some of the songs are up there. Actually, the quality of the lyrics and the tune and the singing is up there. I think they just need this.
The platform.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as they say, music has no language. And I think आपने वो बात कहा कि इतने सारे styles of music हैं that we can really give them this platform and make them a success. Mr. Srivastava, Maruti Suzuki's association with music and Nexa particularly, आपका क्या स्टडी रहा सीजन 1 से हमने 2 में आए तो फॉर द कंपनी व्हाट डिड इट मीन फॉर द ब्रांड, व्हाट हैज इट डन, थोड़ा हमें बताएंगे?
Yeah, so basically the core values of the Nexa brand is about inspiration and creation. In fact, the brand line is inspire, create, inspire. So it's about creation, it's about inspiration. And we thought the association with music is a great way, because music is about inspiration to create something which is really good. And that's the reason why we have associated with Nexa Music, providing a platform for young talent of our country to produce, create, and to get inspired and create some original English music, and which can be also exhibited at a global scale.
World class.
World class. And that's something which has been inspiring. And artists are they always they are always they live because of the inspiration they get to create hits one after the other. And other thing about music, and you said it, I think in passing, it transcends and it breaks all barriers. So it is not just about
That's what we need now.
Yes,
Yes.
and Rahman bhai mentioned about different states in the country, but it's not just about states in the country; it's countries in the globe also. So it's a common language, you can say. And that's
It's
the
a
beauty about
community.
it. Yes.
It brings
Yes.
everyone together.
Yes. And
No,
to
if we,
talk,
the
sorry.
stories, songs are also stories.
Exactly.
And when those stories come out, you understand culture better. You understand an artist from, like, for instance, Nagaland. You always think, oh, Nagaland, headhunters.
Yeah.
And then you see this beautiful young, brother and sister coming and doing this beautiful thing. And it's like, wow, where did that inspiration come from? Where they're living. And then all the stigma and all the things which we thought changes with one artist coming and singing their songs.
Totally.
Absolutely.
And it's so good. I mean, music to your ears.
And you asked about what it brought to us.
Yes.
Of course, great association with the
Recognition.
original brand value, with the brand values. But if you want a corporate-ish answer, here it is. We have 1,000+ entries. We had 34+ videos. We had 75 million views for these videos. And from a marketing perspective, from the KPI perspective, which we always talk about, and I'm sorry about this, creativity part is missing here, but for us,
These are numbers,
ad recall, for example, ad recall for people who were exposed to Nexa music was 14% higher. Brand awareness went up 21%, and that's something which is the lift which so that is really also a great return for the brand. And I think I'm very proud to be for our brand Nexa to be associated with music, and very thankful to Rahman bhai for his really great ideas, and really to take it forward. And we want to make it even bigger next season.
Yes. So in fact, coming on that point, and Mr. Rahman, you did talk about the fact that there is so much more in store. There's so much more you could do in this. When you see the kind of response you've got in the first season, and you're saying you're reaching out to as many people in the country, and this is a platform for them to come and perform. Tell us some of the things that you felt needed to change for a country like ours to promote maybe more talent, the challenges that perhaps we are still facing in many ways, and they need to be addressed. Maybe some other stakeholders have to come in, pitch in, I don't know how, but what has been your observation there? Because you see it from the, from the eyes of somebody who is talented and has to be
If you look at the biggest artists, where are they played? They played in small pubs and coffee shops, and they come in, and then after 10 years and 15 years, they mature into these great artists, or busking under a subway like Ed Sheeran did. And so, but where is the platform for them? So this is like a boon. It was like a boon for them. And then I'm just talking about how can we get more places where they can vibe and play. And the more we sing, and the more we play, we get better. It's not just, I put it on YouTube and I'm waiting for views.
Even the presence around will make a big difference. So when do we see the Ed Sheerans and the Harry Styles?
They're already happening here.
The Justin Biebers of our country. I mean, when do we see those names actually coming out on the global platform?
It's also like, if you look at how South Korea, promoted their music and the movies and the culture, and they're doing extraordinary. We all love the serials and web series and everything. So it's important that holistically even the government has to do something. It's beyond language. It's about India taking over the world. You're talking about great talent and aspiration, and they are no less than anybody else. I think
Absolutely.
I feel like
they're big brands in themselves.
Extraordinary. And if you give that motivation, you give them the empowerment, they're going to shine.
They will shine, surely. Thank you so much, both of you, for your time, and really appreciate you joining us here. Good luck for season 2, as you've done amazingly well in season 1.
Thank you again.
Thank you.